Hi, and welcome to the daily reading for March 9th. And it's from Jesus Calling, Enjoying Peace in His Presence by Sarah Young. So, March 9th. Rest in my radiant presence. The world around you seems to spin faster and faster till everything is a blur. Yet there is a cushion of calm at the center of your life, where you live in union with me. Return to this soothing center as often as you can, for this is where you are energized, filled with my love, joy, and peace. The world is a needy place. Do not go there for sustenance. Instead, come to me. Learn to depend on me alone, and your weakness will become saturated with my power. When you find your completeness in me, you can help other people without using them to meet your own needs. Live in the light of my presence, and your light will shine brightly into the lives of others. And this reading ties in with, interesting, John, Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, and something beginning with a G. My eyes are flickering back and forward just now. And that reading was relatively easy because my eyes didn't water too much. But it's very bizarre. Reading without my glasses, when my eyes are wanting to do different things, because I think if you've watched any of the other readings, you'll know that I'm doing this experiment. So it's been, this Thursday it'll be a month since I stopped wearing my glasses, and I've only put them on 3 or 4 times in the last almost 4 weeks. So it's interesting, but my eyes are different. One is long-sighted, one is short-sighted, and they play for power almost. And that reminds me of this reading. It's like I have always been needy of other people. I have been needy of other people needing me, and that's probably why I went into nursing when I was 17 years old. I became a nurse, and I loved to be needed. I loved my patients needing me. I loved to look after them. But I was given, affirmation, I suppose, by their gratitude. They were always grateful. Parents were grateful for me looking after the children, because I ended up in pediatrics and then ended up in neonatal intensive care. So there was always much gratitude around the work I did, and I thrived on that. I loved that. And in my personal life, it was I needed that as well. I needed people to need me. I needed people to tell me I was a good person, because I didn't believe it myself. Outwardly, I needed people to give me gratitude. So my needs were being met by them, but I was, in my personal life especially, I was forcing people to give me what I needed, trying to manipulate them to give me what I needed. And that's not the best way to live your life, because if everybody else is getting on with their lives, excuse my alarm, and it's not all about you. Like everybody has their own lives to live, and it's not about always making your life better. But when you're in a state where, in the state I was, in this state of neediness, which I was unaware of really, I needed people to tell me they loved me. I needed them to show me that they loved me. And if they didn't constantly do it, I felt less than. I felt abandoned. I felt worthless. So now that I am much stronger in myself, I don't need from anybody. And when I sense that coming in, I actually use the Bach flower remedy chicory, which is for that needy person. When you need something from someone and when you're not getting it, you feel unloved, uncared for. So there is a remedy out there if you are like me and you are needing from other people. You know what? And that's needing anything from them, so that you don't need anything from anybody else. You have it inside you, and that is the love of Christ. That is the Christ light within you. That is God within you. That is enough if you will let it be enough, if you will tune into it. And that's what I've discovered fairly recently. Okay, 5 minutes is up. Namaste. Love to you all. Bye now. Bye.